Right, welcome back. Let's do question 2. In the following diagram, triangle ABC and triangle ECD are right angled. Right, we're given that AE is 112 units. That means from there up to there, that's 112 units. Then AD is 113 units. This is AD, 113 units there. Then CD is 17 units. We have CD there. Then BC is 100 units. Then EC, that's X there, just from E to C there. And then AB is what? Is Y units. We are required to find X and Y. Let's start with X. We're going to look at triangle AED. Let's look at triangle AED, and then we can find ED there. Okay, and then after finding ED, we can use triangle ECD to find what? To find X. So we need to find ED first, and then after that we can find X. Right, after finding X, we can add 112 and X to get the whole AC. Okay, and then using triangle ABC, we can find our AB there, which is Y. Okay, let's do those steps. So we're going to start by looking at triangle AED. So in triangle AED, right, we have, this is a 90-degree angle because it's adjacent angles on a straight line. So we can say the hypotenuse squared. The hypotenuse is 113. So 113 squared is equal to the other side squared, 112 squared, plus the other side squared, which is ED squared. And then the reason here is Pythagoras. Okay, right? And then we can subtract 112 squared both sides so that we remain with ED squared on one side of the equation. So you can say ED squared is equal to 113 squared minus 112 squared. What does that give us? It gives us that ED squared is equal to 225. And then what do? We square root both sides. Square root this side, square root this side. And then what do we remain with? We remain with ED is equal to 15 units. Okay, now we managed to find ED, so we can find X here in triangle what? In triangle ECD. Okay, we have triangle ECD. Let's find X. CD is the hypotenuse. In triangle ECD, 17 squared is equal to x squared plus 15 squared, right? Because we managed to get our ED there. And then we are going to subtract 15 squared from both sides of the equation so that we have x squared. So x squared is equal to 17 squared minus 15 squared. Just remember that if you say you subtract, we have this 17 squared is equal to x squared plus 15 squared. You subtract 15 squared this side, you subtract 15 squared this side, this will give you 0. You remain with 17 squared minus 15 squared is equal to x squared, which is just the same as this. Okay, x squared is equal to 17 squared minus 15 squared, right? And then 17 squared minus 15 squared is equal to 64. So x squared is equal to 64. Then square root both sides. We are going to square root this side and then square root this side. When you square root, okay, the square and the square root, they cancel each other out. The square root of x squared is x. So just remember that x is equal to 8. So actually there are two numbers here, positive and negative 8. But because we're talking about distance, that's why you always take what? The positive value. Okay, so we managed to find what? We managed to find our x here. And then y. We're going to look at triangle ABC. We're going to look at triangle ABC there, right? So y is the hypotenuse. So we're going to say in triangle ABC, right? Y squared is equal to 100 squared plus 112 squared. Then the reason Pythagoras. Okay, and then what we do, y squared is equal to, this must give you 24,400, right? And then you square root both sides. You square root here, you square root there. And then what do we remain with? We remain with y is equal to 20 root 61. in decimal as a decimal fraction, we can say y is equal to 156,204,9935. To two decimal places, y is equal to 156,20 units.